Hi, everyone. This is Mihail Giu. I'm a marriage and family therapist associate, somatic psychotherapist, seeker of truth, practitioner of meditation, shadow work facilitator, Killer Bee facilitator, Killer Bee inquiries facilitator, and Hakomi practitioner, which is a awareness-based somatic psychotherapy. And so the purpose of this video, which I'm trying to make it short, is to let you guys know about the upcoming 12-week series of Circle of Being Somatic Shadow Work module. So this is a Circle of Being Somatic Shadow Work is a modality that I have developed, a healing, awakening modality that I have developed based on 25 plus years of my own spiritual search and healing and looking all over the world and in all kinds of spiritual and therapeutical traditions, starting from Taoism, Buddhism, Vipassana, non-duality, Advaita Vedanta, Eckhart Tolle, non-dual tantric teachings, all the way to law of attraction, processing trauma, gestalt, men's work, prisons work, somatic psychotherapy. So my inner search and my soul kind of took me all over the place in order to hunting for very practical experiential knowledge, how to find out who or what am I, and to wake up and heal and decondition and deprogram. So based on all of my own inner path and life dedicated to this, I came up with this Circle of Being Somatic Shadow Work. And I work with people one-on-one and intensives and couples work. But this particular offering is in connection to my group work. I love doing group work, and I've been in many types of groups throughout the years. So I'm going to put together a new module. I've been doing this for maybe years, and it's not so known. So it's a new module of 12 consecutive weeks. We are going to meet on Thursday, every Thursday. It's going to start in a couple of weeks, and you'll have the date in the body of the message there below. So 12 weeks of 2 hours and a half meeting, group processing, meeting circle from 6 to 8:30 California time, Pacific time. So this group is both in person, so we are meeting in person, as well as if you are not here or you are not able to come, you can join us on Zoom, online. And this group, this weekly group, I am bringing like my approach on this process of waking up to our true nature, discovering our true identity, as well as healing, deprogramming, growing up, cleaning up. My understanding of a healthy spiritual or therapeutical work would be to have this two-pronged approach. So on one end, to do this type of work which is more connected to psychotherapy or processing, which is discovering our unconscious pattern that we developed in childhood, discovering our deficiency identities or the so-called limiting beliefs that we all developed while raised in a society that is mainly asleep, and everybody around us is kind of at some exposed to trauma to some degree. So part of the work is to deprogram these kind of these limiting patterns of identity. For instance, I'm not good enough, I'm unworthy, I can't be myself, I will never have a good relationship, there's something wrong with me, I have to hide, I can't express, I can't put boundaries. So all of this in psychology, they call them limiting beliefs. So this is part of work. They are not just beliefs, they are also actually programs like embedded in our organs and in our body. So it's a whole belief system and feeling system, which is based on our childhood and various programs we received that are holding us back actually from our true potential, and they keep us full of fear and agitated mind. And also part of this childhood of ours, we needed to adapt in order to survive in a overall unconscious society. And so we developed some strategic adaptations, like needing to hide or needing to be good or trying to avoid mistakes or somehow adapting in a way to get love and approval from the adults and avoid being hurt even more. Most of us, even if the most lucky of us, had to deal with some various multiple levels of trauma that are stuck and stored in our body, create reactivity, create addiction, compulsion, seeking out there for happiness, seeking out there for perfect mate or for something that later somehow will come and make me feel okay. So part of the work is to do this so-called shadow work, as Jung would call it, to make the unconscious conscious and start to bring awareness to our suffering, basically. So this cycle of being shadow work, it's a deprogramming modality. The idea is that underneath all of these programs and limiting beliefs and feelings and traumas and some kind of holding back of ourselves and keeping ourselves in a box, underneath there's our true identity, our true self, and where's also the source of inner peace and stability and love within. So this is all in us, God-given. However, all of these layers of accumulated pain and psychological issues are on top of that. So my approach of the work is to do this deprogramming investigation of our ego, learning how to not resist feelings, how to not get lost in thoughts, how to witness thoughts, allow feelings, and identify the cause of triggers and releasing traumatic information in us and all of that. So this is an important part of the work, the shadow work, the deprogramming, which I use a awareness-based somatic approach, meaning that is not talk therapy or just talking about our problems. It's a way of going inside, eyes closed, and bringing awareness to all of these programs in our body, and not just trying to get rid of them, but being very conscious of them, and in the process of bringing light to them, they will lose their power gradually. Another part of the work is what I call the being aspect, which is traditionally more associated with people who, some of us have been seeking, awakening or enlightenment, or would be interested in Buddhism, Zen, Vipassana, or other modalities, psychedelics. So there's the being aspect, which is very much important. It's very much crucial for this kind of work, which is connected to developing some foundational basis for presence and for developing a healthy meditation mindfulness practice, developing the ability to be less checked out in thoughts all the time. Average Joe or Jane is all the time in the future, past and future, worries, desires, all the time somewhere else. Somehow the present is not enough. Something is missing. So jump-starting our true self, our true identity through some awareness, meditative, contemplative practices inspired from Buddhism, Zen, non-duality, fourth way. So that's what I'm doing, and I would like to share with you. So I'm going to do a 12-week module. The first 2 weeks will be open for people to check it out, so you can come and check it out, see if you resonate with it. After the second meeting, the third meeting, I'm going to close the container, meaning that no more new people. So whoever is there, we are going to go deeper. And it's going to be 2.5 hours of a combination of experiential knowledge about presence, about meditation, witnessing, as well as experiential investigative processes to look at our woundedness and all the residual of our woundedness and how it holds us back. And all of this is in a very experiential, loving, non-judgmental, small container, somewhere like 10, 12, 15 people. So very affordable. I keep it, I do it because I love it. And I do it because also I want to keep this affordable. Many people can't afford one-on-one sessions or something like that. So it's like $30 and for 2.5 hours. And also there's an option for sliding scale. And yeah, if you're interested, I suggest also you check if you want more in-depth understanding of this circle of being somatic shadow work modality. You can go on my YouTube channel, and the first video that comes out there explains more about the theory behind this deprogramming modality. My website also, as you'll see on my website as well as on my YouTube channel, I have a lot of playlists that are very free, good resources. I will guess something like hundreds of guided witnessing, presence meditation, hundreds of them, as well as some other guided processes that you can already process and investigate various childhood things and imprints without even meeting me. It's all a playlist, guided somatic processing, as well as dialogues with wise therapists and teachers. It's a lot of free resources. So yeah, the module will start very soon. And so if you're interested, reach out to me or sign up. And if you have any questions, contact me. Yeah, so also if you already know me and you are familiar with my work, feel free to, if you have friends in your life that may benefit from this work, you want to share with them, you can send them this video. And the link below is how to sign up, as well as more information about Mihai and Circle of Being shadow work. The location of the groups will be in Nevada City, California, but I have people coming from all over the world via Zoom. So yeah, reach out to me if you're interested. So look forward to sharing all of this work with you. For me, it's not just a job. I'm passionate, enthusiastic. I'm living this. So I would like to share with you all. If you're really interested to tackle your suffering, to tackle all of these traumas, to do this, what Ken Wilber would say, to wake up, clean up, and grow up. Yeah, join me. Ciao, ciao.